This is Tina Ballet. And what is it that we will be chatting about today? I'm going to make sure that I have my crochet in hand so that I can get some more stitches done. Because I haven't picked it up since the last live stream. So here it goes. I mean, it's just, I mean, okay, so let me introduce my co hosts. The fan. Woo! And perspiration might still be in the building. It was here earlier. And it brought some friends. It brought it 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 brought more of itself today. All right, so but it might be leaving the building. Um, really, just a day of thinking about crocheting. uh, yeah, I was thinking about crocheting. Um, so that's as far as I got with that. I was thinking about it. Um, I was watching some reviews of Happy Gilmore 2. I did see it available, and I didn't watch it. I saw it available for streaming. I was like, Happy Gilmore 2? Is that a new movie or a new movie on Netflix? I didn't know which one it was. If it was new or new to Netflix. Like, you know how Netflix switches out films. So yeah, I didn't know if it was a film that had gotten added and had already existed, or if it was a new film. So come to find out, it's a whole new film available for streaming. Looks like it was available Friday. So yeah. All of my people with birthdays, happy birthday. Thank you for tuning in and showing your support. Do take advantage of the thumbs up or thumbs down options, as well as subscribing to the channel and chit chatting in the chat. Say howdy. Say howdy do in the chatteroo. Okay, let me put my setup up so that I can crochet some stitches because my iPad is getting hot to the touch. Okay, well, I was just holding it. All right, now that's up. Now, if you want, you can join along, get some stitches in. I'm actually trying to move slowly. as not to cause any friction and attempts to keep cool. My fan has been working day and night this summer. My fan been working all day long, all night long. Glad I got a fan putting in that work. Whew. Putting that work in all day long, all night long. Okay, so I got a few stitches in just now. Yay! So I'll just continue doing that. While we chit chat. A reminder, because I did see a post like the other day reminding me or letting me know what was going on. The author of Blood and Bones posted and was going to a book signing. Um, and she mentioned that was going to be her last book event before the book becomes a movie, before the movie drops. So yay. Oh my goodness. I did mention reading Blood and Bones. I read it with a book club, and I actually it was actually better for me in my experience reading it with a book club versus when I read it by myself or attempted to read it by myself. Um, I understood it more. I don't know. I'm attributing it to being in the book club. I mean, I did read it in a book club. I also read it by myself, but the first time I attempted to read it, I read it by myself and I wasn't attached to any book clubs. So I don't know the the way that the teacher came off was a bit harsh to me. I guess because of what I was going through at that time, so I mistranslated uh, what it was. So I set the book aside. And then when I got into a book club, the book club was reading the book. So I was like, okay, this is a great opportunity for me to read uh, read the book again. So within the book club, we shared like our expressions of what we were feeling while we were reading it. So that was a great that I like that. I like having that space for us to exhale what we're experiencing while we're reading the book, and then also chime in on each other's expressions and 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 be right there with that person with that same thought, or be introduced to a new thought, and that really helped me keep going. I think somebody else said a similar thing. Uh, um, and I do know, like, it was a period in the book where I got confused with the characters. Like, I, I misconstrued the characters and got them mixed up. So I got that straightened out. Okay, so I did get that straightened out. Cause I was like, oh my goodness, I thought that was so and so and so and so, but I was like, phew, okay, it wasn't one. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, but anyways, what had happened was like it was devastating anyway. Whether it was the character I thought it was or the different character, the newer character that had entered the story. So I was like, oh my goodness. I was just like, oh. And then I was like, wait, okay, so boop, boop, boop. I was counting heads. I was like, okay, that person, but where is so and so? But yeah, it was so good. Oh my goodness, it was movie excelente. It's about to be a movie. Also a reminder because I was watching Sue and she mentioned the Best Man book. I'm waiting on my copy of the Best Man book. I see two people. Sue got her copy, and she got like a I don't know what it's called, a gift box of Best Man items. So that's so cool. I liked all the items that was in the box. And so yeah, when Sue was showing her books. I went to go and see which are the books I could get, and I got not in that hall. Well, maybe I did in that hall, but it's a more recent hall that she got that she had, like a library book hall, and I got all of them except for one. And I didn't try to get that one because I just didn't feel interested in the story at the time. So I did add some books to my TBR today and yesterday. So there's always books getting added, and shared book recommendations and all that good stuff goes on in the meantime, a between time in the background and teams. So always got the books on hand. The bookshop is always available on yeah, just let me know. All of the book links on here are my affiliates. I do have a bookshop storefront sharing all of the books that I've read. Most of the books that I read. All of the books that I read last year. And then the books that I've read in my book clubs. And some Tabitha Brown books. And much, much more in store. You can also shop the search bar for what you're looking for. I was able to hear from a librarian. I think she's a librarian now. On the purpose of leaving your books out when you go to the library. The books that you pull off of the shelf, put them put them on the return cart so that they can be counted for as interest, as being interested in, so that uh, the book, the library will consider getting more copies. If it's a book in a series, they'll consider getting the whole series. Yeah. So that it shows that the people that attend that library are interested in that book. So yeah, you can put it on the return card or the return slot. She said return card. So yeah. I'm just relaying what she said. Uh, yeah, because if you put it back on the shelf, it doesn't get recognized as being a book of interest. I did request a few books to my library. Um, they haven't yet acquiesced my request. For whatever reason. Um, but there is a note that says like um, the library either will or won't acquiesce your request, and it's up to the library's discretion whether they do or don't, and they don't have to. That's how. That's how I read it. Um, so yeah. And then like one time I tried to cancel my request and make another request, like make a fresh request, and they were like, girl, you already requested this book, so I can't undo it and redo it so it could be fresh. So it just stays as requested, whether I cancel it on my end or leave it requested on my end. So I'm just leaving it requested this time. I thought I could cancel it and refresh the request, but no, it didn't work like that. All right. So continuing to make some stitches. Oh, I did see that Lavelle Crawford. I did see that he's in Happy Gilmore. I was like, it's, I mean, I like that. It might that might get me to watch it. Um, um, but he has. Okay, so spoiler alert. He has a looks like a I guess like a false hand. Um, like the character in the first one, his coach in the first one has a false hand, but it's not the same false hand. It's a different false hand, and I was just like, why you got to have a false hand? Like, ugh, is there some meaning behind that? You can't be on set with both your hands. You gotta have one hand tied behind your back at all times. So, because the other one had a false hand, and the story with him was that the gator got it. So, why this character got a false hand? Is he, and his name, I don't think his name is the same name as his coach from the first movie. And actually, the coach from the first movie, I think, got by something. So he wouldn't return to the second movie anyway because he got in the first movie. So why does this Lavelle character have one hand? Like, I don't know. Mm. Yeah. 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 I was like, if I do watch it, I don't know if it'll be anytime soon. I may eventually watch it. Because I did watch the first one. Maybe if I watch it with somebody, I'll watch it. Cause I seen the laugh. I was I don't know if it might be just the heat or what, but these past couple of movies I've been watching by myself, I didn't I didn't I didn't have a much of a kiki. I didn't have much of a kiki. But when I watched it with other people, I laughed and enjoyed the viewing more so because they found something funny to laugh at. And I was just uh, either I laughed when they was laughing or just like really genuine, just really genuine, enjoying the laugh and uh, whatever they had pointed out. I was like, okay, like I wouldn't, I probably wouldn't have thought that was funny if I wasn't watching it with you. Okay, so yeah, thank you. Because I was watching something. Well, I did attempt to watch what is the new Tyler Perry movie. But because it come on so no, okay, so it come on funny, Kiki, um, funny, haha. So and I like it, and then the next scene is so serious. Ugh, I'm just like, I just want to fast forward to the next funny scene because the the scene is so it's so serious to me for whatever reason. So I just paused it. I was like, either because I'm like I ain't trying to sit through this. It's just too, just too off-putting. Just ugh. So I could do one or two things: stop watching it or fast forward it to a hee hee moment, which really it ain't what hee hee in it to when I'm watching it by myself. But when I'm watching it with somebody else, I tend to get more hee hee out of it. So yeah, that's one of them films for me to watch with with viewers. And on top of that, he not doing the Brian voice. I'm just like, no, no, thank you. I watched a reaction of a haunted house, and boy, I bust out laughing so hard, like because the person that was watching it, I don't know if they've seen it before, but I have seen it before several times already. So I'm just watching it, just nonchalantly for the most part. And they got scared, and I was laughing because they got scared. But I did not. I mean, whatever. So whatever. I mean, I didn't get scared. I done seen it already. But they just jumped, and then they kind of thought it was funny. So that's why I laughed. I didn't laugh because they were scared. I laughed because they was like, ah, and then they was like, they thought it was funny after they caught their breath from being scared. Uh, but yeah, it's some scary scenes in that movie. Well, I don't be thinking it be funny because it do be scary. But the person's commentary was a bit hilarious. Now I do enjoy commentary, so that was a bit hilarious to me. Uh, so that was enjoyable. I didn't see any movie released today. Perhaps I'll see it later on, but I hadn't seen it today. I thought there was a movie released today. Okay, coming up at the end of the row. Not there just yet. A few more stitches. Okay, a couple of more stitches now. Last stitch. Okay, started the next row. Started the next row. I forgot I was watching Kiwi Santa, and then I remembered it, and then I was like, uh, uh, I may revisit it tonight. Hopefully, when Santa goes on vacation, he's chilled. So it's Christmas in July. What is it in August? I know August is coming up. So what is it in August? Because we got summer wing, which I kind of didn't participate. No, I didn't participate in it. I didn't participate in summer wing this time. I did a wee bit of spring wing, just a wee bit, just a smidge, a little bit, and recollected a wee little bit on the movies I had watched, like previous the previous summer wing, like last summer wing. I watched a few great horror movies, but this year I didn't so much as what I did last year. So yeah, so what's coming up this this August? So we got spring wing, we got summer wing, then we got Christmas in July. And I've been seeing Halloween stuff all year round. I've seen it in spring, I've seen it in summer. Okay, so I want to know what comes next. We're in Christmas in July now, and I did just see some Jack and Sally and pumpkins and jack o' lanterns and ghosts and all that. I just saw that today. I think I just saw that today, either yesterday or today. Um, um, which I don't mind that. I don't mind. I recognize it. I say, hey, what up? What it do, shawty? When spring wing and summer wing comes about. Um, so yeah, what's August? And then we got then uh, the the Christmas in July. I love the Christmas in July. Uh, Acknowledgement. I met a quite a I met a few people that were just as eager to enjoy Christmas in July as I was and am enjoying it. So yeah, I really delved into Christmas in July this year versus Summer Wing. So last year I participated in Summer Wing and didn't do too much of the Christmas in July last year because I was into Summer Wing. But this year was the opposite. I wasn't more into Summer Wing this year. I was more into Christmas in July. I listened to uh, a Christmas playlist, watched a few Christmas movies, and that's how I'm participating in the July and the Christmas in July so far. I think the scariest thing I watched this summer was uh, Jurassic World, Camp Cretaceous, and Jurassic World Chaos Theory. Those are the scary, and they were scary. I ain't trying to say that was light work. That was real. That was real intense. So much so that I had to start watching it. Um, um, Especially when it got to Chaos Theory. Now, I might not have would have been able to get through Camp Cretaceous had I not watched the first season of Chaos Theory, uh, knowing that they all are all right. Now, had I watched Camp Cretaceous first and been oblivious to the outcome, I might not have would have been able to make it through watching Camp Cretaceous. Because there was plenty of times where I was like, okay, they make it. They make it. They all right. They all right. They make it. They make it. Oh my goodness. And then now that I did attempt to watch the second season, I'm in the second season of uh, Chaos Theory, Jurassic World. I had to stop it. It was too. It lives up to its rating. It is rated fear, and it's. I thought I could watch it and be chilled and not be affected, but it's rated that for a reason. And yeah, I had to stop watching it. I had to tap out. So I don't know if I'll revisit it or not. But yeah, I topped out in season two. It has several more seasons, I think. I think it goes up to six. I'm not exactly sure. I did glance at how many seasons it was, and I tried to binge it. Cause I did binge Chaos Theory. No, I binged Camp Cretaceous. But I did binge the first season of Chaos Theory, and I tried to binge the second season. But what I may have to do is not binge it, and maybe spread it out because it's just too much to binge. I mean, with that much intensity that it brings for me at the moment. Uh, it's like watching. It's I want to say it's like watching a cliffhanger cartoon, a suspenseful cartoon at a cliffhanger. Like, dun dun dun. What happens in the next episode? Uh, and then it cuts to another scene, and yeah, I paused it. I was like, and then I tried to revisit it and watch it, but then when I got to the scene, because I was anticipating it, I paused it again. So it was one time I had to tell myself, just let it play through, just let it play through, and stop pausing it. And that's just too much for me. It's just too suspenseful at the moment. uh, it lives up to its rating. It's given a rating of fear. So it's not like it's any other rating that's uh, like a PG rating. It's not like it's rated PG. It's rated. Oh well, no. It's rated like it's not like it's rated like E like E for everyone. It's not rated E for everyone. So yeah, that was just the scariest thing I watched for Summer Rain, if you want to count that as being for Summer Rain. I'll count that. That was my Summer Rain judge. If you want to count that as Summer Rain, that was a bit Summer Rainish. I almost watched something. I saw a couple of things. I think somebody was. I don't know if they were watching it for Summer Rain or if they was watching it for the Halloween season. But I'm just like, I mean, I could, but and I probably already did what I could. Not really on my agenda like it was last year. Last year I put it on my agenda, my calendar. I had an itinerary of horror movies that I was gonna watch. I think I did that last year and the year before that, and that was quite fun, quite quite enjoyable. Especially the first year. I watched a lot of movies I wasn't aware of. Like I just went and watched. I think one of them was called. I think it's called Devil Train, and I liked it. It was about like a kung fu. I, yeah, a kung fu fighter, master something another, and had he meditated, and then like this spirit was open, the seal was broken, and then he had to fight the spirit in the dark. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty interesting. And then I watched a lot of Fred Fred Williamson's movies. Fred Williamson's and Thelma Shulala. So yeah, I was really enjoying those movies. The first year, I set an itinerary out for Summer Wing, and then I watched those. I had my own itinerary, and then I also incorporated someone else's outnauts. I incorporated her itinerary with mine, and I enjoyed some of the things that she had on her list for summer wing last year. And she also held like a stitch along, a summer wing stitch along, and but I didn't participate in the stitch along because I was working on something else, and I didn't get finished with what I was working on. I was trying to think, what was I working on? But I was crocheting nonetheless. Nonetheless, I was crocheting, and I just uh, I just continued crocheting what I was crocheting during her stitch along and summer wing. So yeah, this year I didn't make an itinerary. I didn't incorporate anybody's movie list. I just did my own thing, man. Okay, still working on the stitches here. just continuing the road. It does look like it could have an irreversible side, but yeah, it also looks like it could be reversible. I kind of want to make it like irreversible. So it is giving irreversible. So like I like the both the sides are different. So I can say, okay, so this side is going to be the inside and the other side is going to be the outside. And I can tell the difference in the size. Okay. Okay, coming around the bend. Keeping on crocheting. I think I'm gonna rest my wrist right now because I started feeling it in my wrist. Okay, I'm sitting down my stuff. Gonna rest it. Check out my hands and fingers before I crochet too much without resting in between time. In the meantime, yep, I've been crocheting for over an hour now. So yeah, oh my, I was supposed to like, it's recommended to take 20-minute breaks to shake out your hands, wiggle your fingers, get the blood circulating. Anything more than that can lead to bloop block bibbity boop. So, in order to avoid bloop block bibbity boop, it's recommended to stretch. Okay, so take breaks, stretch, stand up, get the blood flowing and tings and tings. Oh. Oh. Okay. So just stretching. I was thinking about my patchwork jacket and where I'm at with it. Okay. So I need to take a break before crocheting some more. I didn't even know I was that long. I didn't even know. I didn't even know it had been an hour. So you got your crochet exercises you can do. I'm doing a couple of them now. Woo! Okay, exercises commence. Sixteen, 14, 13, 12, 11. Yeah. All right. Let's see. continue around this row. I think I've only done one row. Oh, I done a piece of row. I was already on a piece of row. So now I'm at the part where I was before the live stream. So that could equal the one row. You want to pull it out like that. Got a few more rows to the next step. Well, a little more than a few before the next step. Some more rows. And the next step. So not ready for the next step yet. Gotta keep going with this step. I don't know. I might set it down. We'll see. Keep maybe doing this on the live stream. Maybe we'll see. Okay. towards the end of the row. Not there yet, but getting there. FYI. My hands are starting to, I don't know, kind of gripping my fingers. Kind of just gripping on the yarn from a bit of perspiration. Okay, coming up on the last few stitches of this row. Okay, so last couple of stitches on this row. Last stitch. Alright, starting the next row. Starting on the next row, starting on the next row, starting on the next row. Starting on the next row, starting on the next row, starting on the next row. Okay, so got 2 stitches into the next row. Trying to find my next stitch. Here we go. I might have to turn some light on in the studio. In the recording booth. Let's see, might have to turn a light on, a light or two. Perhaps, maybe. Let's see. Right now I'm crocheting by the light of the day. And my iPad screen. By the light of the day. And my the day in my iPad screen. That's Crocheting by the Light of the Day and iPad Screen by Tina Ballet. Okay. Okay. Looked like I might have missed a stitch. Wah, wah, in the previous row. Like I missed a chain stitch. I missed creating a chain stitch. That's what it seems like. It looks like that's what could have happened. Mm, look good. It look good. What's on never I did? It look good. You go looking. Okay, maybe I didn't. Maybe that's just how it looking. And I did my best to get it, get through all the things. Did all my best to do all the things. Do, 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 do. Did all my best to do all the things. Okay, just keep crocheting. I'm in the midst of a row. Just keep on crocheting till I get to the whoa! I did it that time. Knocked over my fan that time. It was an accidente. right, coming around the bend of this net of this row here. All right, that I've been a bit on her. We're going down the road. just continuing these stitches here. Got about 2 handfuls of stitches to do on this row. Okay, last few stitches on this row. Got a lot of the day. And the iPad screen. Okay, last stitch. Okay. All right. Now I got a few more stitches to go, I think. I think I just did 3 rows. I think. I think I did. That was my goal, to do 3. see. Okay, I think I got through a few more rows to go. Okay, I got that row started. So let me sit it down so I can uh, rest my hand like I need to. Welcome. Howdy. What you working on? I am. I am making an amigurumi. Ooh, you're in the land of amigurumis. Awesome. I do have a couple of amigurumis I would like to make. myself. I have a whole book of them. I would like to start with the cake uh, amigurumi and the birthday hat uh, from Furls. Right now, I'm following a crochet pattern by Love in Every Stitch. Love in Every Stitch with Ruby Baby. I'm following her head wrap pattern with my own twist. I put a twist on it a bit, a wee little bit. I saw where there was room for a design line, and I took it. Yep, been crocheting for an hour, not even knowing I had been crocheting for an hour. So I set it down to wiggle the phalanges. Are you enjoying your Christmas in July? Mm, or anything else you would like to share about? Yeah, I'm just enjoying Christmas songs. I got a Christmas playlist that I've been enjoying, as well as some movies. I started watching this movie called Kiwi Christmas. And I saw a music playlist of Christmas music. It's 100 greatest Christmas music, something like that. 100 greatest Christmas songs. Two Shaws last week. Wow. We have been watching Christmas movies also. Yeah, I got it from you. I started watching Christmas movies when you mentioned it. I was like, oh, okay. Uh, let let me go to the chat to see what your um, comment was. See if I can see your comment. Remember to uh-oh. I can't get into my my screen. Why can't I get into my own live stream? Okay, I got in. Oh, okay. It was a laughing face. Yeah, I've been watching a few live streams, a few movie reviews, a few movie reactions. Listening to a bit of music. Looking at posts. Oh, if you're a reader, uh, I I shared a live stream. I don't know if it'll be visible, but it'll be the link, and she's going live tonight. Oh no, no, no! She said she was gonna go live earlier in the day, but you could catch her live any any anytime she's live. She's if you don't know about her already, she's a voiceover actor. I guess that's what they're called, actors. She was doing voiceovers during her live stream of a book that she's narrating. So I thought that was quite cool, and I shared the link to her live stream. Yeah, I was able to listen to her narrate the voices of the characters last night. So yeah, I'm sharing a lot of reading content and enjoying reading content, reading posts, reading content, reading recommendations. Taking my time on this head wrap because I had to sit out a while. My arm and wrist is better. I did have to sit out for like at least a week because because I had crocheted for like every single day for I don't know. It seemed like at least a month. I don't know exactly, 3 weeks maybe. And yeah, I was feeling the repercussions of that. So I took at least a week off. I think I took 2 weeks off. Yeah, I took 2 weeks off. And I'm easing back into crocheting and remembering to take those breaks. Remembering to take those breaks because I was crocheting hours on end. Uh, for hours and hours. So yeah, I cut back on crocheting for hours and hours, and only crochet an hour. And now I'm crocheting with an acrylic um hook instead of a metal hook. I did ask for some advice on this. I did share this, and I did get some advice back, or some. I got some solutions back from lovely Samaya. She gave me a lot of uh, solutions, and I have been putting those into play so that I can uh, enjoy the crocheting. Without crocheting so excessively and it having a negative impact on my body. Right, right. I know you do. You crochet as well. So, I know it's several things I would like to have done, but it does take getting from step A to step Z and all the steps in between for it to get done, you know, crochet wise, like I would like this crochet done, this crochet project completed, this crochet project completed, this, gotta take it, just work on it smartly. I was thinking about continuing my watch with Kiwi Christmas, and I hope it's I hope it's good. Santa Claus is going to. If you, I don't know if you've seen it, I don't know. Let me know if you've seen it. But yeah, we it come on and it's beautiful and it's up to date. Like Santa Claus is reminiscing about wooden toys, and the children they get to make their Christmas list, their Christmas wish re- requests via iPads, via tablets. So that's pretty cool, and it looks pretty. But it seems Santa needs a vacation. He didn't factor that in. Like nobody took account that Santa needs vacation time. So look like he's gonna go on vacation to Norway. And he's ready to give up the job. He said, "I know what you can do with this job." I'm like, Santa, oh my goodness, Santa, what did I put in your cookies? Like, are you drinking spoiled milk, Santa? Cause you is just he acting a bit naughty himself. His responses to the naughty children's requests. He watched a few of those requests from the iPad, and he had it, boy. He was fed up to hell after watching a few of them naughty requests. I suggest that he has a filter on or the what however the like requests come in, like it needs a filter to where he can filter the requests and see the nice requests. He needs a filter on it because if he just gets the requests as they come, then ain't no telling how many not a request gonna come in before the nice request. No telling how many nice requests are few and far between. So it'd be good if that feature has a filter to where he could filtrate the request. But it don't seem like it has that feature. And boy, he is not with it. He said, "I know what y'all could do with this job." I'm like, "Hey, son, you need some nutrition. Santa need to eat right for his blood type. He's eating one too many uh cookies. I don't know what kind of cookies them is, but he might need to start incorporate something else in his diet. He could be allergic to the milk, or either he could be allergic to the, not allergic, but uh, have negative symptoms uh, with the flour. And this the book right here on the screen that helped me to figure out what was going on when I was eating certain things and wondering why I was feeling the way I was feeling. Um, this book really clarified that uh, for me, and I do have a affiliate link here. This is my affiliate link to my storefront at bookshop.org. So let me there we go. Now it's in the there should be a link in the chat. Yeah, it should be a link in the chat. And then I'm gonna have to bid you adieu. Why for come though? Cause I got this thing plugged in. Oh my charger cord plugged out. I thought it was plugged in all this time. Plugged out. I must have pulled it out with my yarn. Okay. Yeah, I had a bunch of symptoms going on, and lo and behold, after clearing some of that up and avoiding these harsh foods pertaining to my blood type, the symptoms cleared away. Um, so yeah, I share that link and share that book. Somebody experience shared it with me, and I'm glad she recommended that book. When she first recommended it, it took me a while to even get the book. I just kind of okay, recommendation. But yeah, she shared that she had symptoms, uh, and then read the book and realized what that was, what where that was coming from, and then she incorporated clearing that up, and she saw the benefits of it as well. So I'm like, okay, let me get on this because it must be something to it. Because I'm just eating what other people are eating that's around me, and nothing wrong with them, but something wrong with me, and I be mentioning it, and then just going along to get along to eat something to just be eating, because that's what's there. And then come to find out, okay, I got the symptoms. I see like outbreaks and feeling certain ways and things like that. And then I read the book, and the book is like, this food is this to this blood type. This food is this to this blood type. And I'm like, well, that's why the breakouts. That's why the feelings that I was feeling. Like everything that I was eating when I ate it, I felt some type of way. And then when I read the book was gave the confirmation really. Because it's like my body was telling me, my body was telling me, look, girl, you eating this, and no, this ain't it right here for us. So when I read the book, it was really just I knew already my body was breaking out, and I was feeling all kinds of ways. Uh, so yeah, it's a great confirmation if you already realizing what's going on with your body, but you don't know for sure. You don't know for sure just because of maybe the situation. You just uh, the company you keep, you eat what they eat, type of situation. So yeah, you can't do that when it's not conducive to your body. And then you got different blood types. People are different blood types, so that person being a different blood type, they can eat what you can't eat, and it'd be okay with them because it's all right for their blood type, but it being harmful to me. I can't eat that and be all right. Uh, Cause that wasn't cool. So I had to adjust accordingly. So I'm glad she shared that book recommendation and also shared her experience, such as her name, right? Experience. I'm glad she shared her experience. She shared a couple of meals that she incorporated into her diet, and I uh, took those meals and incorporate uh, tried them and things. Oh Lord, my fan going out. My fan going out, y'all. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I did see the difference. Felt the difference. The difference is wonderful. Like when I eat from my blood type, I feel so joyous and happy. So I'm glad she recommended the book. She recommended it a few times, so I'm glad I finally picked up the book and read it. And now I'm like, yeah, an avid reader of this book. I usually read it. It's actually a great reference book. So, like, if I don't remember what things I need to avoid because of the people I'm around, like, you're around certain people, so you like gotta make sure I gotta make sure I'm eating the best for me because I've already experienced the worst. Okay, so I gotta make sure I'm eating what's on my beneficial list. So it's a great reference. I've referenced it. Like if I don't remember what beans I can eat, what beans are beneficial, then I'll refer back to the book for the list. And if I do eat something and I do feel a certain way, I know I can pinpoint it more easier because I have this knowledge now. So when I do eat something and I feel a certain way, like it was quite it's good to know what's going on with your body and how your body feels during when you're eating healthy things, because some healthy things are not conducive to my blood type. So I had to learn that too. So it's not just eating, oh, just eat healthy foods. I had to consider the healthy foods because a lot of people have eaten like tomatoes and avocados and oh, it's healthy. It's a vegetable. It's a fruit. And some spices are not conducive to certain blood types. Some vegetables and fruits are not conducive. So just because you're eating healthy, does not it doesn't translate to being beneficial or even wise to even eat for certain blood types. Uh, so yeah, you gotta. I had to watch that and take that into consideration and study it and practice it. Practicing it now. I'm practicing it, and it's becoming my lifestyle to watch what I eat. Because also oils, certain oils, it's a lot that could be uh, harmful, and then you get the side effects of it, and then you're wondering why. Well, I was wondering why, like, why am I feeling like this? So now that I've revamped and applied the information, I know like right away, oh, it was that I ate. Okay, that's why I'm feeling like this. Okay. Oh, it was that I ate. So that's why I've broken out on my arm. Uh, so I can note to avoid those things that are harmful. So yay, thank you, Experience, for the book recommendation. Recommend recommendation recommendation. I know why I want to say recommendation. Recommendation. I have applied it to my life, and this is my life now. Like, wow, the hidden gem. Like, I didn't know, but it does make sense. Like me seeing like where what my family ate, they did eat a lot of stuff conducive to their blood type. So like I was all right around my family when eating with them, but then branching off on my own, I wasn't eating that same way. So thus came the symptoms and side effects. So yeah, now I know and applying accordingly. Confirmation of the information in that book. Thank you. That was a big share. That was a great big share experience gained. That was a great gift. That was a great gift uh, to have. to have that recommendation and read that book. It was so much that I was consuming that was harmful to me. I was like, wow. And I was consuming it because I thought it was healthy. I mean, it would be healthy to somebody else that it coincides with, but you know, and then oh, this is healthy. Eat a lot of no. So that's cool to know too. Like, wow, just can't just gobble any and everything up that's healthy. It has to be conducive to my blood type. So yeah, because I did have symptoms of eating so-called healthy, and I say so-called healthy because it's not conducive to my blood type. Now your blood type, okay, it'll be healthy for you, but my blood type, it was harmful to me, and I could feel the effects. I just didn't know what it was. I didn't know. So this book really shed uh, the whole light of the sun of what was going on with what I was feeling and things like that. So yeah, I've been correcting that since I read the book. I've been uh, really having to take it easy and correct all the things, and like I said, refer back to the book to make sure eating the beneficial things. Yeah, it's a great book because it, it really came in handy and really gave confirmation to what I was already feeling. I already was feeling it and experiencing it. And then the book was like, oh. Okay, I'm gonna pick back up my crochet and continue the road that I was on. I'm gonna try not to knock out my charging cord with my yarn like I did. So thankful. Thank you so much. Experience. That was a big one. That was a big, like, out of all the recommendations. Well, not okay. So, boy, I tell you, like, that recommendation right there, that was top. That was like a top recommendation for me, and it was like up my alley. Like, I like reference books already, so yeah, that was a great recommendation. She was like, y'all need to get y'all one of these. I need to get this book right here. I was like, I hear you. Then I finally did it because she shared a bit more and she was like, I'm serious, y'all. Y'all need to get this book. And I'm like, I guess you're right. And yep, lo and behold, I was like, oh my. Okay. I don't know what type of stitch that was. Let me check my time. 'Cause I do have to do some other things. Okay. I didn't get the other things done before my live stream, so I am enjoying the live stream. Thank you so much for chatting with me. Okay, just crocheting here into this row. Got a few more rows before I get to the next step. Crocheting stitch by stitch. Every stitch is made by hand. And I could say more about the book. I'll say this. I did ask doctors about the symptoms that I was having, and they was like, and I'm like, why am I having these symptoms? And they would be like, literally, I don't know. You don't know. So I was like, well, thank you for being honest. Thank you. So I had to figure it out, and the book explains a lot and gives answers to my questions that I had. Like it actually answered the question I asked the doctor, and so yeah, okay, thanks. Like the book gives me the answer that the doctor didn't know. So I'm on the right track. Tell you that. Okay. Well, thank you for being honest. You don't know, you know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Reading is fundamental. Okay, I got time. I can read. So thank you for those that done the research and put it in a book for me to read about it. Perhaps I need to turn on some lights. Right now I'm crocheting by the light of my cell phone and my iPad screen. Right now I'm crocheting by the light of my cell phone screen and my iPad screen. That was crocheting by the light of my iPad and cell phone screen by Tina Ballet. I don't know if anybody wants to come up, if they rather speak instead of type. Let me know if you rather speak than type. I could share the link. Okay. Okay, coming around the bend on this pattern. Thank you for those who've stopped by and said hi. Thank you for showing your support by choosing like, thumbs up, or dislike, thumbs down. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let me know if you got my notification. All right, I done went around the bend and going back down the road again. Let me see. Um, Nobody said they wanted to come up. Okay. Okay. I'm going to sit it down after this stitch. Okay. Up. All right. Sit it down after this stitch. Okay. Attempting to be mindful with my crocheting versus crocheting for hours and hours. I'm attempting to take those rests in between the hours. In between the times. I sit here. I before what before I don't know 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I was crocheting for hours, y'all. Oh, but now an hour. I don't know how long that crochet session was, but I'm just making sure because I kind of feel it in my fingers. I kind of feel it in my phalanges that I need to rest. And then it's probably my posture, the way I'm sitting. I'm not. I now. I did mention way back last April um, this same thing about the posture and attempting to change, rectify that by using the by sitting back and sitting up and using the pillow, the crochet pillow that helps with holding your crochet or having your arms in a comfortable position when you crochet. Since then, I have thrown caution to the wind, and I have not used a pillow. Because I was attempting to use a boppy pillow, but I do see the crochet pillows, the gaming pillows. They are much much bigger than the regular boppy pillows, especially the crochet pillow that I recently have seen. I think TL yarn, TL love that yarn showed a pillow. If not her, I think she showed it, but if not her, somebody else showed it. She did show a pillow, but I don't know if she showed the exact pillow that I'm thinking about. I saw a pillow and it had pockets for crochet hooks and tape measurements and uh, stitch markers. I don't know if she showed that one, but she has shown a couple of pillows. Um, but yeah, I did. I saw a post where somebody was showing a larger pillow, and it had pockets for those things, and you could zip it up, and I think it might have even had a strap for your glasses. I don't know what she put on that strap. Maybe glasses. But yeah, it was a big size pillow. Yeah, so I hadn't been incorporating that just yet. Um, looking forward to it though because I know my posture and the way that I've been crocheting is not the best. It hasn't been the best. So yeah, even during this live stream, I hadn't been sitting up straight. I've been the opposite of all the things that can help to alleviate any neck tension, back pain, and all that. I've just been crocheting by any means. Oh, since last April. 'Cause in April, I did apply some of those things because TL Yarn she did make a video about um, applying those things like the gaming pillow, those things that we can do to help us enjoy crocheting um, comfortably. And she recommended some pillows and other things. I saw a big crochet pillow, and it was actually a crochet pillow. It wasn't a gaming pillow. It was an actual factual crochet pillow. It said, I think it said crochet pillow, and it was being advertised with the pockets. You could put the crochet hooks in and all the things we need, while we're crocheting. So I thought that was pretty swanky. Good, good, good going. We got a pillow all of our own. We don't have to use no gamers pillows or no baby poppies. We can actually have a crochet pillow. I'm stretching now. Doing some hand stretches. 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Was it last April or was it the April before that? It was last April. It was last April. Okay. Yeah, it was last April. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4. All right. I'm gonna pick this up and do a couple of more rows before completing the live stream. Okay. I got a little over two handfuls of stitches to do before I end this row. Ooh wee. All right, a handful of stitches to go. Ooh, on this row. Oh, on this row. Few more to go. Two more to go. One more to go. get started on the Nets. Well, getting ready to start on the Nets road. Woohoo! Ooh, I know what movie I could watch before July ends. And I needed to ask I guess to answer my own question, what comes next would be harvest. Let me see. I gotta check the dates. I gotta check the dates. Um, what would come next? But yeah, harvest is coming up, and I also think New Year's is coming up. I think somewhere around the world, uh, New Year's is celebrated in. Is it New Year's? I think it's New Year's. New Year's is celebrated in September during the harvest. I think that's what's coming up. But that's did I say? I said September, right? I don't know what's coming up in August. Other than the first round of Leos. But no, that starts now. The first round of Leos is here. In July. So the first round of Leos up here in July. Happy birthday to the Leos. Woo, 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 woo. Then we got July Leos, then we got August Leos. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Go Leos. It's your birthday. Go Leos. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. I always do like a celebration video for Leo. Whether I say it or I make a whole video for it. So this year I'm saying it. I think last year I made a video. If you look in the search of my channel, you'll see one of the birth. You might see all of them. Uh, but I did make a happy birthday video you can watch when it's your birthday. Just go to my channel here and go and click on the search uh, icon down in the channel amongst the home videos, shorts, live, amongst that area there, and click on that and then type in happy birthday. It'll pop up and you'll see a homemade video with a birthday song for you. And that goes for anyone, actually. That goes for anyone during all the months. I just happened to mention it this month for my Leos. Uh, so yeah, Leos, get your listen to your birthday music video that I made for you. Watch watch the birthday video that I made for for your birthdays. Cause I'm a big Leo, such a big Leo. I'm a big Leo. Such a huge Leo. So yeah, enjoy that video I made for us. I think I made a couple of them. I was making videos. I think I made a couple of birthday videos that you can enjoy. Just type in happy birthday. Okay. I'm gonna go to the channel and see. Okay, let's see. Go to my channel and go to the it doesn't look like search is available on the phone. So you can't just go to the little magnifying glass, search glass, and click on it. On the phone. So maybe what I'll do is put it um maybe I'll put it on the let me see where I can put it on the on the features video or return video. Trying to see how to get there. I might have to do it later. Okay. You can look for it. I don't know, something at something. You can look for it in my videos. Uh, when you're on your phone, when you're on a computer or a tablet, such as the iPad, uh, you can click that search. You can click the search icon on my page and then type in happy birthday, and you can see it pop up. Okay. I just had a thought. Oh my goodness. Remember the Cosby episode where Heathcliff had that bad dream because he had ate that I think it was pastrami on rye. I think it was on rye, or it could have been white. But yeah, pastrami. It could have been pastrami. It could have been ham. I don't know right now. But he ate a sub. He ate a sub sandwich, and he had a. Did he eat it? He had it prepared, and I think he bit it and then fell asleep. And he had a large coat with it. He had like a 2 liter or something like that, a 2 liter, 3 liter, and to wash it down with. He had made this huge sandwich, but I don't think he was gonna eat the whole thing. It's just presentation. It's just for look. Like, he might eat maybe 2 feet of it. I guess I don't know, but he made a whole sandwich. And then he went to sleep, and he had this like nightmare about like the talking, like the sandwich during the nightmare, like the sandwich was talking to him, and, and then Theo was there, and then Elvin was there, and I think I don't know if they ate the sandwich too. Maybe they ate the sandwich too. I think they. I don't know if they all had got together and was eating the sandwich too, because the other man was there. Denise's husband. I don't know his name. Other than Denise's husband. uh, yeah, him. And he was in there, and um, I don't know if that was the same dream. I think he had a couple of dreams. I think I'm kind of. I might no. They all was in the dream together, but then there was a Claire was in the dream, but I think that was a different one. I don't know. Maybe it was the same dream. It was just a different part. And Claire was in there, and Vanessa. I think Vanessa. She was playing the saxophone, and the notes was coming out different colors, and some Muppets was there. It was a whole thing. Um, and it was from what he had eaten. So it could have been that it wasn't conducive to his food time. That's why I started laughing because I just was like, just had remembered that episode, and we just was talking about. Well, I was talking about this book that I put in the chat. You could have that could have been a side effect too. Something he ate that wasn't conducive. Now it was said that he couldn't eat it because of his cholesterol or because of high blood pressure. I mean, those are symptoms as well to let you know what you're eating is not conducive. You might like to eat it, but you need to eat it few and far between you eating those beneficial things uh, that's gonna benefit you. So yeah, once you get the beneficial foods in you, then you can eat those things you like few and far between. And that's what Heathcliff was doing uh, sometimes. Sometimes, because he would be like, "Look, I hadn't had it in a while," and so he would bring out his chips and things. And I think uh, Elvin, like they was there because he was. I remember him saying like he him going to the fireplace and pulling out the chips. So I think they ate with him. That's why they wound up in the dream. Um, they had like a little get together. They had a get together, and I think they made it. Maybe they was gonna watch the game. Uh, Maybe that's what they was getting together to do. But there was like no game food in the house. Um, Elvin said, I think that's how it went, and then Heathcliff started going to the different spots in the kitchen that he had things stashed. He had the popcorn. I mean, he had the chips and the cookies. And but he did make a sandwich. Maybe he had the ingredients for the sandwich, but maybe he had the chips hidden. So that's why he had to go and get the chips from by the fireplace. Oh my goodness. But yeah, his dream was wilding, boy. All because he had ate some foods that wasn't conducive to his blood type. Alrighty then. I'm going to end this live stream. It was fun.